What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome back to another webinar. Tonight's all about final expense phone sales. I'm going to give you, I've only got 30 minutes because I got to get in the car and head to Columbus, Ohio. So I'm going to go through several different things to help you. And then I'm also going to walk through some math of what I would do if I was you and I was trying to get into final expense phone sales and start making six figures a year by investing in leads. Okay. I'm also going to talk about our CABOOM leads because our CABOOM leads have freaking been popping off. Like the amount of positive feedback we are getting on CABOOM is ridiculous. Okay. It is ridiculous. Like if you've never heard of our CABOOM, CABOOMleads.com, you can check it out. We have several agents like this. Justin wrote $7,500 in AP on his very first final expense lead order. Also, as you guys are listening to a couple testimonials, throw in chat where you are watching from. I'm in lovely Springfield, Missouri, where we are hosting our 8% conference this year. Also, my buddy Mike Hall wrote right at 5K and 6 apps. Another gentleman wrote 5 apps for 4K. Here's another one, 5 apps for 4,200. Like these are all just final expense that I'm talking about right now. There's some more IUL. This was tons of amazing feedback when it comes to our final expense statewide leads at CABOOM. I'll show you a little bit of that. First, I'm going to go through some math. Here's the math of what we are seeing with our CABOOM leads. Okay. So if someone buys our final expense leads, okay, and there's different discounts floating around, you can get a little bit of a discount. Okay. But let's just call it, let's call it 20, let's just call it $20 per lead, okay, for our final expense leads. Okay, if you guys can see this, okay, let me know in comments below. Let's just call it $20 per lead. And let's say that you buy 50 leads per week, okay? Actually, if you get on a weekly subscription of 50 leads, it's actually only $18, okay? So that is, we're going to be adding subscriptions to the site soon. But if you're buying 50 leads a week consistently on a subscription model, agents are having to commit to at least a 4-week minimum in this example. Otherwise, the leads are $23 a piece retail. Okay, but let's do this math. That's $900. Okay, what should happen off of that $900 investment into your business? Here's what should happen. Okay, also, Carmen, I look forward to seeing you in Chicago. That's amazing. 50 leads. Here's what's happening off of 50 leads. Majority of agents are able to get in contact with at least 60% very quickly. That is conservative. It should be higher. I'm just going to give you the very conservative numbers. That's 30 people that you're talking to, 30 conversations, we'll call it. Okay. Then from 30 conversations, this is minimal. Okay. We are seeing overall out of this, you will close about 1 in 5 to 1 in 6, which if you do the math, that ends up being out of here, of the people you talk to, which ends up being about a 10 to 12% close rate overall, because we're taking 50%, 50 leads, taking it down 60%, then saying you're going to close 1 in 5 to 1 in 6. So you're going to close about 5 to 6 people. Okay, you're following me so far. If you close 5 to 6 people, okay, 5 to 6 apps, let's do the math from there. And let's just say that they're minimal apps. Like let's look up, this agent was about 800, a little over $800 a piece. This agent was a little over $750 a piece. This one was, Mike Hall was right at 5K. This agent was $700. Let's just call it $750 to be conservative. Okay. That means if you do $750 of AP per client, okay, 5 to 6 apps, that is $3,750 to $4,500 off of a $900 investment in this example. Okay. So if we were going to Vegas and I said, hey, give me $900, and I said, okay, from the $900, I will do, let's just use the 3,750, right? 3,750 divided by $900 in this example is a X ROI. It's actually a 4.16. And then after, if it's $4,500, that's a 5X. So if I said, hey, I'm going to give you a 4 to 5X ROI on your money. Here's the biggest problem of why agents never reach this kind of math when they are doing things like this. Couple big reasons. Big reason is they do not invest enough. Okay. Here's some of my rules. Okay, that I feel like agents are constantly violating or they're not following. Okay. You do not buy enough leads, and you do not buy them consistently enough. Because here's what happens. Are you going to have 5 to 6 sales on every single batch of 50? Probably not. However, over the course of 4 weeks, this is what we may average. So these agents are taking their averages over 200 leads. Like I just had an agency this morning. They said, hey, I want to buy 100. I want a bunch of my agents to each buy 120 IUL leads so that we can see what the math breaks down to be over 120. Far too many agents, you guys are not going to like this, but it's true. Far too many agents are putting all their stock from a vendor on one minimum lead buy of 20 leads. Can you get a little bit of a taste for what's going to happen? Yes, but you can't get the averages because it's such a small sample size. Okay, so people don't buy enough leads. They don't buy consistently enough, and their follow-up sucks, and they do not follow up. Okay, so here's the things I want to train on tonight, because I believe that we can get you at minimum a 4 to 5X ROI with our final expense leads at kaboomleads.com. Okay, here's a few things I want to train on. You can do this for any phone sales. I don't care what you're doing. Final expense is fine. Final expense is great. Final expense and IUL are our best lead products right now. They just are. Okay, speed to lead. You have a 500% chance, higher likelihood of qualifying a lead if you contact them at 5 minutes, within the first 5 minutes, versus waiting to 10 minutes. Okay, this is statistically proven by InsideSales.com, and it was published in the Harvard Business Review. It did a study. I did that webinar a week ago, and then put it on our YouTube channel a couple days ago. It's called How to Increase Your Contact Rate. I actually walked through that study. Okay, speed to lead is very important. Most agents try to wait 30 minutes, 2 hours, not 12 hours. The next day, the lead comes in on a Friday, and they don't call it till there's a holiday on Monday, so they don't call it today till Tuesday. And they let the lead literally sit there for 4 days. Okay, you cannot judge a vendor if you are not. The goal of leads is to get a hold of them. Simply, it's to contact them, right? Because once you contact them, then you want to make some sales. But originally, it is speed to lead is very important. You should be when it comes in, you should be contacting a lead within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. That quick. Okay, and we just had someone buy our IUL leads. How about that? Kaboom. Okay, so speed to lead is far more important than you think. Well, even if you don't work our leads, I'm telling you, speed to lead is freaking crucial, especially with internet and online leads, because people see, average consumer, most people don't know this, sees 10,000 ads a day. If the average consumer sees 10,000 ads a day, they're going to forget about yours. Okay, they just will. Right? And they're going to eventually fill something else out again. Okay. A lot of salespeople, especially insurance agents, contact a lead 0, 1, or 2 times, which brings me to my next point, which is follow-up. They do not follow up enough. The follow-up is so freaking minimal. 0, 1, 2 times. Dude, I used to call leads 9 times a day for the first 3 days. I used to literally call leads 27 times in 3 days. Okay, is that extreme? Dude, yeah, it's extreme. I get it. It's freaking wacky. However, my job was to get a hold of someone because I viewed it as they responded because they want to protect their family. And if I don't get a hold of them and they pass away, it's on me. I believe in accepting responsibility. I know a lot of people in the industry believe in just blaming vendors. Okay, but the cool thing is with our Kaboom leads, I have never had more positive testimonials in my life. I've literally got 58 positive testimonials in that Kaboom leads folder, literally right there, that came in this month. 58 people this month are crushing it and loving it and actually sharing their experience. Most people don't even share their experience half the time. Okay, they just don't. Like if something goes bad, you share your experience. If something goes good, you don't always share it. Okay, follow up. You should be following up a lot more. I'm talking calls and text messages. Also, when you text, stop vomiting on people and giving them hundreds of characters in this whole life story and paragraphs information. Keep it simple and short. You don't respond to super long messages, so why would you expect anyone else to? Okay, speed to lead and follow up. Most people don't contact leads fast enough, and they don't contact leads enough. Okay, here's a true story. Okay, I had an agent recently that said they didn't like our term leads. Okay, full transparency. That's what they said. And so my buddy, Hunter Palmer, asked them, hey, what did you do to get a hold of leads? And they said, well, our CRM sent text messages. Okay, and how many times did you call them? The person said, I didn't call them. Whose fault is that leads don't work? Mine or theirs if they don't call the leads? I would love to know in chat. I'm serious. Be honest. If you think it's my fault, dude, if you think it's my fault, that's cool. That's great. But I'm asking because I believe you should be contacting your leads. Questionable. I love that. Just kidding. It's theirs. Leads only work if you do. Preston's right, man. You have to be contacting your leads. Not calling leads. I know you guys are, some people are scared of calling leads. Not calling leads and expecting to win and make money is not going to work, guys. I'm telling you. I know we're in 2024. I know CodyCRM.com is freaking crushing it, and we got AI and all this stuff, but people still want to talk to someone. Okay, you must call your leads. Okay, so follow up. Very freaking important. I'm giving you the formula of what people are doing to get a 4 to 5x return on our final expense leads with final expense phone sales. So, and there's a bunch of people on. Only so many people are actually going to follow through and actually do that. Here's the last one. Okay, and then I'm gonna share about 15 things that are changing the game. Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you for being on. Smile and be normal. Smile and be normal. You guys are like freaking out. You're blowing this thing up in your head. You're making it seem like this is like gonna be the hardest call in the world and you're getting nervous. Smile and be normal and talk to them like a human being. Don't get into script mode and robot mode, right? Talk to them as if you would talk to anyone else, okay? Because you connecting with them, their biggest fear is a lack of trust. Their biggest fear is a lack of trust because they don't know who you are. It's your job to make them feel comfortable talking to you. If you can do that, you will be able to help a lot of them. Okay, this 10 to 12% close rate for telesales was an average number. I've seen better. I've seen worse, but this was an average. However, I would invest 18 bucks. Even if I close 1 in 10, I got a client for $180. Guys, like, bro, do the math on that. If I can get a client, okay, if I can acquire a client for $180, okay, 180 bucks. If I can get a client for $180, and then I can sell something and get paid $750 plus over the course of the first 12 months, how many clients would you guys want to sell if that's what the math ended up being for you, worst case scenario? Seriously, if you could give me $180 and I would turn around and give you 750 bucks, how many times would you give me 180 bucks? Put it in chat. How many times would you give me 180 if I turned around and gave you 750? Okay, seriously though, right? And there's a bunch of people who are like, bro, a lot. Okay, all day long, right? Good, that's cool. Okay. Also, Emma says, my call gave me a great tip. Ask them if you can talk to them like you would talk to your family members. It works. Love that. Freaking amazing. Okay. So if that's the case and you're like, hey, I want to start to make some money. Okay. I just taught you how to do $3,750 to $4,500 a week. Okay. Let's just say you take 2 weeks off. Okay. $3,750 times 50 weeks is $187,500. 2 $4,500. That's helping 6 clients a week. 4,500 times 50 is 225. I gave you the formula to go make $187,000 to $225,000 in revenue minus expenses. I get it. Okay. You can't keep it all. But how many people are on this call have never made $187,000? Okay. Watch this. I bet 95% of the people have, and this is okay. This is good. I appreciate you being honest and transparent. Majority of the people have never made $187,000. However, now here's the next question. Watch this. Maybe this is too harsh and too direct. I don't know. Okay. However, watch this. Now put in there, how many of you have bought 50 leads a week for an entire year? And you bought 50 leads for 50 weeks. You took 2 weeks off and you bought 50 leads times 50 weeks, and you have bought 2,500 leads in a 12-month period. Watch this. How many can say no to that? Okay. Negative. No, no. Okay. So the only way you get this in this case study is by doing this. So if you don't do this, you can't get this. Okay, then. So, but most people never actually invest in their business, take the risk, get serious enough to do this, and they're super inconsistent, and insurance feels like a roller coaster. Guess what? If you have 50 leads a week, it doesn't feel like a roller coaster. It doesn't. Even if you have 25 leads a week, it stops feeling like a roller coaster. Okay, it does, because you have people to talk to every single day. The reason you haven't been succeeding at this so far, if I can talk to you like a family member or a friend, okay, or Uncle Cody. Also, if you're enjoying this, make sure you tag me on social tonight, especially on a story, and I'll make sure and share it. Okay. As I share this, if I can talk to you like a family member or a friend or an uncle, dude, it's like, okay, most people are inconsistent and it feels like a roller coaster because they don't have people to talk to. 92% fail. We'll talk about this at 8% Nation in July. Most people struggle to get in front of people and prospects. I'm teaching you how to get in front of people. The number one reason people fail is they do not get in front of people, which means all they fail to do is this. All they fail to do is pull out their credit card and invest in their business. That's all. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay. That's what they fail to do. So because of that, because they're scared of investing in their business, because they're scared of buying leads, because they're scared of what to say, all these fears are handicapping them and keeping them from success. I don't want that to be the case for you anymore. Okay. Which is why I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you what our top clients are doing, and I'm getting testimonials from them every single day. There's one other thing I want to share. Okay. And then I got to leave for Columbus in 9 minutes. Okay. Because I'm doing a meeting in a free training in Columbus tomorrow afternoon. For those that don't know about CABOOM, okay, you can go to CABOOMLeads.com. It's CABOOM with a C instead of a K, because my name is Cody Askins, and I say boom a lot, so CABOOM. Okay, here's the difference. Okay, also shoot me a message on Instagram, Brandon, and I will let you know where and get you an invite for that Columbus. I'd love to see you. Okay, and make sure you message me. I'm on a long drive. I'll make sure I respond. TCPA compliance is important. These are the CABOOM difference things that we're doing. We make sure your name is in the TCPA language. We make sure that, FCC one-to-one consent. We build a new lead campaign for every agent. We put your national producer number on the thank you page in a text to the client and an email to the client to build trust. We also get 2 phone numbers. We get a backup phone number and we get a preferred contact number. If we can't reach you, we can't help you. We get 2 phone numbers. Very unique. We text the prospect for you. We let them know that you're going to be calling them. We give them your name, and we actually put, to skip the line, call Caleb now, and we encourage an inbound call. Okay, texting has really helped. We also include an agent's picture in the funnel, a whole process, and the email. The agent's picture is important because we're trying to build trust. So when you go through CABOOM, you can actually upload your picture. It's incredible. We also mention the agent's name 8 times. I'm trying to figure out how to mention it more. We mention your name 8 times because we don't want them to forget your name. We want to remember your name. When you call, A lot of times they recognize and remember what they did and who they're talking to because they just got done doing it. That's why this is so freaking important, the speed to lead portion, okay? Also, we're getting over 10% inbound calls with our final expense leads. I had an agency, they got 60 inbound calls off of 500 final expense leads. Wild. And we filled the order in like 100 hours very quickly. We also get 13 to 14 data fields on all of our different leads. Our final expense lead, we are getting who will this benefit, like beneficiary, what would you like for this to cover, what's your favorite hobby, main phone number, and then 9 other pieces of information. It's a premium final expense lead that has 13 total fields, okay? We also text you so that you know there's a new lead available in your sheet or your CRM immediately, because speed to lead, once again, is so important. We're notifying you within seconds. Also, inbound click to call. This is where we encourage them to call you at the end of the funnel and in the text and in the email. Okay, we encourage inbound click to call. This is why you get so many calls. Also, transparent ad copy. We're not putting free or state this or whatever. We're letting them know that they can potentially qualify for up to $25,000 in final expense insurance to help with burial and cremation. Okay, and that they have to call in or talk to somebody to qualify. We also email the prospect, right? We're emailing the prospect and we're letting them know, here's the agent's name, here's their national producer number, here's their picture, and here's their inbound phone number to call them. We are doing all of these things, very unique. Okay, we are also, you can also include your API key for your Go High Level, and we will integrate straight into your CRM as well. Okay, CABOOM is compatible with CodyCRM.com, which is it's my version of Agent CRM, but any Go High Level, and then potentially some other CRMs as well. But as of now, anything that's Go High Level related. Okay. This information was great and useful. I've have a blueprint of what I need to get done to move forward. Let's go, Parshawn. Love that. Carmen, how does this work with the new laws that are coming in July? We build a new campaign for every agent because the FCC wants one lead of one consumer to go to one agent. So we are doing that. They do know your phone number. You need at least one state. The more states, the better. The more states, the more faster it'll come. Thank you. Rhiannon said, thank you, Uncle Cody. You're a legend. Appreciate that. Anthony, what's up? I've connected to Leak Anchor CRM. Yep, we can do that. Anything in the Academy training on text messaging? Yes, we bring on different trainers inside of the Ultimate Agent Academy. Do Spanish leads take longer to generate? Yes, they do. Yep. Full transparency, they do take a little bit longer. Okay. It is 5:26. I've been going 26 minutes. Hopefully, I think I gave you a lot of information in 20 minutes. Most people just sit on here and they blab and they don't give content. And then 90 minutes later, you're like, what did I learn? Well, you should tell people about what we do because I like to give information. I like to share. I like to train. I like to teach. 2 things I want you to do. So go check out kaboomleads.com. Tell somebody. Also, you can be an affiliate. We have people that are getting free leads because here's somebody said I don't have money. You can get free leads. Go sign up for our affiliate program, share your affiliate link, get other agents to use it. You get 10% of what they buy towards your own leads in the future. We have people that have received, one guy's already received like $1,500 worth of free leads because he's an affiliate and he's had about 15K in orders. Okay. Check out kaboomleads.com. Second is check out 8% Nation. I would like to invite you to my home city in Springfield, Missouri, to come hang with me July 17th through the 20th. And we will be putting this up on YouTube in the next couple of days. You guys are amazing. Robin's order went live today and already got a lead. Amazing. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for being a part of this webinar. And we will see you on the inside. Love you all. Have an amazing week. Thanks for joining. Adios. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got another one you're going to love. It's right there. Click on it. See you in there. I'm so excited for today's CA Power Player podcast. I'm your host, Cody Askins. We got a special guest. He is back on the channel talking about how to sell life insurance from home. Here's what I love about this person. Okay, I'm telling you, this will be one of the best.